Hello, welcome, and happy Festivus. Every day, I, an actual real sober person, am offering a tip for staying sober through the holidays. Subscribe for more, but some are better than others. Don't go back too far, there was one about masturbation. Today, we're talking about the Irish goodbye, the French exit, the Dutch dip. We're talking about ghosting, leaving without saying goodbye. I'm Sober Claus, and it's beginning to look a lot like Bat Country. Ghosting has got a bit of a bad rap due to the confluence of dating apps and shitty men. Sorry about that. But here's the thing about ghosting. You're allowed to do it. You're allowed to do it. There are no ghosting police. Except maybe the Ghostbusters? Movie idea. Ghosting Busters. I digress. What I'm talking about in plain language is leaving a party before it's over. That's all. Big social things kind of suck for sober people. That's not always true. Sometimes it's better. In fact, it's almost always better. But it can still be difficult. And around the holidays, we're generally watching the clock at social events, or with a designated driver, so we're mandated to be there, kind of against our will. And the reason it sucks for sober people is not that we resent the fact that people might look like they're having more fun than us. That's not the issue. The issue is that drunk people are fucking annoying. They lean on you and they have no understanding of personal space, and they talk over you and they ask questions with no answers, and then they suddenly cry. They're toddlers. Drunk people are like toddlers. There's a lot of overlap there. They climb things and they break things with no remorse. And very few reasonable adults want to spend an evening in a room full of very big, very heavy toddlers. So, leave. As the people around you get more and more drunk and you become more tired and more frustrated, your sober resilience might begin to weaken. You might give in to drunken peer pressure, especially if you're newly sober. It's good to go to these events and show face and be as sociable and try to enjoy it as much as possible. But set yourself a cut-off time, 10 p.m, or whenever people are starting to get sloppy. That's a good time to dip out. Just say, back in a moment, and then don't come back in a moment. Get up, walk out, go home, and masturbate. Study the Bible. The truth is, no one is going to know that you left. After a certain point, after a few drinks have been imbibed, nobody is going to notice your absence. Certainly not the next day. Nobody is going to call the Ghostbusters. So, protect your sober boundaries by leaving. I am Sober Claus, and I am wishing you a very sober Christmas. Good luck out there.